Ya, Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammed Aidil. I'm from GIM 102T. Today, I will be the moderator conducting a forum with topic called Beauty Standards. I would like to introduce you to my three panelists I have invited today. Firstly, Ms. Farisha, the President of National Organization for Women. Next, we have Ms. Shakira, a social media influencer. And lastly, we have Miss Nili, a local girl which her name is currently number one on search for being bullied at school for not matching our country beauty standards. Welcome to all. Okay, so for the first session of this forum, I would like to appoint a question to our first panelist, Miss Farisha. Okay, Miss Farisha, say hello first.
Hello, hi.
Okay, may you explain why does beauty standards exist among the society all around the world?
Okay, thank you, Ishad. So my name is Farsha. As the president of um, National Organization for Women. Okay, so in my belief, behind the reasons that all of this happen is the ideas that the media puts into our heads from what they display in advertisement. People see these perfect models being shown as the image of beauty, but people don't understand how Photoshop advertisements really are.
Yes.
Even major celebrities who are icons for being sexy get Photoshop in their covers on magazines. Okay, well, for me, beauty is of course cultural. Beauty is personal, but it's also universal. There are international beauties for those people who have come to represent the standard. Besides, as we know, that beauty has financial value. We also want to be around with beautiful people, right? Because they delight the eye, but also because we think that they are intrinsically better humans. We even have been told that attractive people are paid higher salaries. In fact, it is more complicated than that. It is really a combination of beauty, intelligence, charm, and collegiality that serve as a recipe for a better pay. But still, beauty is an integral part of the equation.
Okay. So according to Miss Farisha, what
Yeah.
I can conclude, beauty is a cultural matter. Is it true, Miss Farisha?
Yes, it's a cultural matter.
Okay. So what about you, Miss Shakira? Why do you think beauty standards are now a popular matter among our society?
Okay, thank you to Irshad. My name is Shakira binti Noor
All right.
Hafizal. I'm a media social influencer. So, being a social media influencer myself, the issue I have noticed immensely with my generation is the overbearing, delusional, overrepresented idea of what the media and everyone else believes what can and cannot be considered beautiful in our world. What I can say is one of the most common topics that I've heard in social media culture is especially with teenagers, the amount of likes someone has got to their photos is the example of the popularity that they have on social medias. For example, they would compare the amount of likes that someone would get for a certain period of time. For instance, look at her, she only get 5 likes for 1 hour. So that determines of how popular or pretty someone is. Indirectly, this leads to make someone feel that they would have to compete with other girls in order to gain more likes and more attention. Also, in order to get more attention, they would do unrealistic, crazy, and sometimes out of mind things for the sake of likes. Through this, the girl will also be willing to change herself into someone different, and at the same time, they don't feel comfortable in their own skin. So I think the main contributor to the existence of beauty standards among our society is social media, because it is very popular among teenagers nowadays.
Yes, it's true, Miss Shakira. Uh, what can I see in this world right now is people is always bully with a different skin,
Yes.
like black skin, chocolate skin, right?
Yes.
In social media, if you have a bad skin or
Yes.
you have a bad teeth or anything, you always been bullied at social media.
Yes. You have to have flawless skin.
Yep.
Yes.
If you have a flawless skin, you have many followers and you have many likes.
Yes, that is very
Yes,
true.
like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Shakira. Okay. So, is it true indeed that society nowadays depend more on social media? Yes, of course. In order to determine the beauty of someone through the amount, I also think that this matter should be wiped off immediately from our society. It is very unrealistic and visual. It also affects the mental health of a person. Speaking of society, here we have Miss Nili. Where is Miss Nili? Say hi.
Hi.
All right. So Miss Nili is whose name has been viral because of being bullied. Apparently, to the society, she does not match the beauty standards. So let's listen to her opinion. So let's start, Miss Nili.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chad. My name
Uh,
is Nili Rosdiana binti Munshi Muhammad Ahmad Rashid. I'm the one who's viral in the social media. Okay, before I talk about my experience by bullying with my school friends, I will talk about my opinion on beauty. For me, beauty is an important asset to all women, and I cannot argue with that because it's a natural thing in today's world. Okay. Because of this matter, my name is becoming increasingly popular because around the world because of my infectious bullying case about my beauty. As long as I get bullied, I always get humiliated because my skin color can be very pale, especially if I'm not using lip balm or any lipsticks, and it will be like my skin is really. And I'm also labeled as a living corpse. Not only that, they also like to say my eyes are too fragile and don't touch and don't suitable with my face, and that's why they all say I'm the Chinese girls and not a Malays. And sometimes when I'm in Chinese school, they also tell me that I'm not purely Malay, and they always talk about my hair, talk about my body shaming, and always talk bad about me, and always talk about my beauty, my face, or so that. And besides, not only did I have to have body shaming because I was too skinny to label the slab, and and seriously, I thought because of this bullying method, it's make me unconfident to show off myself and make me more like to the picture can be. And and Alhamdulillah, thanks to God, now I try to change my appearance and starting to be beauty after encouragement by my family, my friends, who's asked me to change myself. That's all. Thank
Nice.
you.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Nili. Yes, because right now, uh, the beauty is not uh, beauty is not a first that we have in the world, but if you have a beauty with the brains, it's very good in this world.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, beauty with
Yes.
brain. So if you have a beauty with brain, you can work. And then you have money. You can change yourself to be a better person one day.
Yes. I agree with that.
All right. So thank you for come to my set, and thank you for sharing your opinion, and thank you, Miss Nili, because you share your problems to us, and congrats because you change yourself to be a better person. Okay,
Thank you.
and thank you, Miss Shakira, because sharing about your social media, and thank you for Miss Aisha sharing your opinion to us. Okay.
Alright.
But I do have a
So,
question for Irshad. I have a question for Irshad.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
As a
As
social
as
media
a
influencer, not only girls that are involved in this matter, being a guy as well, what do you face? Like, do you face any body shaming or beauty standards among men that doesn't match
Uh,
up?
okay. So for men is if you're not handsome or you have a black skin or what, immediately the girl will. Yes, that is very sad for men lah. Okay, and then uh for like men, if you have a what chubby face or chubby body or anything, okay, if you have not have a muscle, immediately the girl will not mm,
Attracted.
accept
want,
accept you.
yes, not attract to you. Is
Okay.
it true?
I don't think that it is true. I think that,
I don't think that is true
yeah.
I
because
don't think it's right now
we
because the
always
most of
accept someone
girls,
for being their self.
Yeah.
Okay, just be yourself and always know how to take a good care of your partner's heart.
Also, hygiene. Hygiene is very important.
Yes, hygiene.
Yes.
I really love a guy who have a good smells.
Yes. So I think that beauty standards doesn't involve only girls, but it involve everybody, men,
Yes.
women,
yes,
right? So men also face these kind of problems. So how do you face the problem, Irshad?
How I face the problem?
Yes.
Okay. It's the problem with firstly, I give myself a motivation.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, and then second, I pray to Allah and doa, and then three is being yourself and confident.
confident level is must.
Yes,
Yes.
confident level is first.
Yes,
So what I can
Okay.
say through social media is only something that people want to show you. You don't know the things behind their screen. You don't know the things they go through behind. You don't know
Yes,
their
true.
breakup faces. You don't know their what they
Their
face.
problems.
Yes. So it is only very virtual. It is not true. It is only what they choose to show you. So you don't have to believe everything on social media and try to match up the beauty standards, because what's important is to be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin,
Yes.
right? So that is all from me. So you have anything to say, Farisha or Nili?
Yes, Aisha, Nili, do you
Oh
want
yeah,
to?
I have a question for Aisha. Okay,
Okay.
as we know, as the girls, okay, we all have. I believe that we all girls have our own insecurities. So what about a man? I always wondering that does a guy have their own insecurities?
Oh, okay. Some guys have insecurities and some they has not have insecurities because uh okay, you may have a insecurity in your apa in your life, but don't but
Don't let it control yourself.
Yeah.
Is it?
yes,
Okay.
yes, just be yourself and make yourself just be yourself and then motivate yourself to be a better person.
Mm. Yes.
okay.
That's good.
Okay, I will just say to all the women out there, don't ever small about self. Think about it and always be yourself. And even your someone is face shaming or body shaming, just confident. Make sure we have a beauty brains and beauty hearts. Then the boys will attract to you. No need have a good face or beauty face. Just have beauty
And
hearts,
beauty
have a kindness.
Yes.
Then all guys will attract to you.
yep,
Yes.
After all,
if you
beauty is very subjective, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
For men, if you have money, you have girl.
Oh,
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 really?
really? Maybe not among us three, because we don't really look onto the money because it doesn't really attract us. We have our own money. We are very rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 So, is there any
Okay. So
what you want to say to people out there?
yes, I don't have
You don't
anything
have
to say,
anything to say.
but
Okay. Okay.
do you have
Just
Me too.
to say?
I don't have anything else to say. I already said it.
Okay.
Alright, Neely has it. And
Okay.
then for Shakira, do you want
No,
to say anything?
I already made my point.
Alright. Okay, so let end our session. Okay, so thank you everyone.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neely.
Irfan.
Thank you, Shakira. Thank you,
Thank you.
Irshad.
And
Thank you for having me.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
After this,
Dah.
bye. Assalamualaikum.